loving hand out, darling. Riding high when I was king. I played it hard and fast cause I had everything. I walked away, you want me then. But easy come and easy go and it would end. So anytime I need you, let me go. Yeah, anytime I feed you, get me no. Anytime I see you, let me know. But I planted that seed, just let me grow. I'm on my knees while I'm begging cause I don't wanna lose you. Hey, yeah. And begging you, put your loving hand out, baby. And begging you, and put your loving hand out, darling. I need you to understand. Tried so hard to be your man, the kind of man you want in the end. Only then can I begin to live again. An empty shell I used to be. The shadow of my life was hanging over me. A broken man, but I don't know. Won't even stand the devil's dance to win my soul. What we doing? What we chasing? What about him? Why the basement? Why we got good shit, don't embrace it? What the fuel for the need to replace me? You want a runway track from the good? I wanna paint in the pictures any way we could. React like the heart in the trash where you should. You done gave it away, you had it till you took it back. But I keep walking on, keep rocking on, keep walking forward, and the court is yours. Keep rousing hard, cause I don't wanna live in a broken home, girl, I'm begging. I'm begging you. So put your loving hand out, baby. I'm begging you. So put your loving hand out, darling. Fighting hard to hold my own. Just can't make it all alone. I'm holding on, I can't fall back. I'm just a con about to fade to black. And begging you, put your loving hand out, baby. And begging you, so put your loving hand out, darling. And begging you, so put your loving hand out, baby. And begging you, so put your loving hand out, darling. And put your loving hand out, baby. And begging you. So put your loving hand out, darling. And begging you. So put your loving hand out, baby. And begging you. So put your loving hand out, darling.
Good morning. Hello. What are you doing? If you didn't know, today's a very special day. It's Optimus's birthday. And another person I know and no longer associate with. So happy birthday to them. Happy birthday. It's a birthday. Birthday. Good day. And on top of it being a birthday good day, we are going to be, well, good morning. Good morning. Northern Alabama. Good morning. We are going to be playing Judge Simulator. We are going to be a judge, and we are going to judge people today. So get your judginess out. And then after this live, I'm going to go on the Tiki Talk and go live with the birthday boy, Optimus. He will be live while I'm live. So if you see me pull up my green phone here, that's because I'm going to have Optimus on my phone here. 'Cause, yeah, I got so many things going on at one time today. Exciting times. All right, so I've been already playing, but we're going to do a new game. And if it starts me over fresh, then it starts me over fresh. I don't care at this point because I've hit a wall where I'm at. Otherwise, I would show y'all. But we're going to start from the beginning. Okay. Okay. Oh no, it will. Fudge monkeys. Okay, but you know what? I want to continue where I'm at because I've got the monkeys. Psych! We're going to continue my game, but I'll show you how everything works. So do not fret, do not get all anxiety ridden. It is okay. I will teach you the ways. So let's continue. We are the judge. We judge. It's our job. We follow the law. We don't take bribes, but we give bribes, but we don't take bribes. Okay? So we're going to continue where I'm at. This is my lovely wife, Jezebel. Say hello, Jezebel. She's absolutely gorgeous, and we have two children together. We have my son Tyler here and little Nancy, and then we have a little cat here, Garfield. So this is my family. uh, I have 3,980 doll hairs at the moment. We're on week 16, case 48. I know that some of y'all can't see that, but on the PC version, you can. So if you can't see it on this version and you're watching from mobile, I do put up my PC version for, when you want to just chill and actually see the full view. So just want to give y'all a little heads up on that. Then we have like a little door right here. It says go outside. Now, if we click that, we can go one of two places. We can go to the casino, or we can go to the bar. And right now, Daddy's trying to save money. We're trying to save monies right now because we big judge. We made a big name for ourselves here, and then we can end the day and start a new case. So that's what we're gonna do. Oh, yeah, little Nancy right here is all curled up. So that's why, like, if you ever go to my lives and you go and see that there's two of the same one, it's one's a PC version and one's a mobile version. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to have to go back and change them. So at the beginning of the title, you'll be able to see this is PC, this is mobile version, because I've got them separated already in the playlist, but for some reason, YouTube's YouTube, or I'm just not doing it right. Either way, that's how I got it set up for now. So much stuff going on. All right, so we're going to end the day. Week 17, case 1. Okay, so these are the people we're dealing with. And I got my bodyguards on each side. Y'all can't see the one over here unless you're on PC. But yeah, he's over here. Jimbo. Ooh, we got a light up letter. Let's see what bribe we got. Ooh, to acquit Leon. And Dre. Leon Dre, the charges they are being tried for. In return for accepting this offer, we promise you a lifetime of luxury, a luxurious life with your spouse and children. Just imagine it. We don't take briberies. Oh God. Now these, when you get the briefcases, can be like this. Yeah, it just looks guilty. Just the face itself is guilty. Now these, you have to follow the directions, which is a pain in the ass sometimes. These aren't so bad. Take you and put you there. And put you there. You there. You there. And you straight across. Yes. Ha 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 ha. Okay, now what we get is evidence. So let's see what our case is. And Mr. Leon, you do not have a criminal record. You have positive mental health, and you are of American status. Dre, no criminal record, positive health, but no national status. Hmm. Interesting. Interesting. Very interesting. Ah, Max. What? Matched? Fixing? What? Match. Let's see what that is. This is our trusty dusty notebook here. What would you call that? Oh, match fixing. Ooh, hoo hoo, hoo. Oh, I guess we need to run the case, so it's gonna be 4 years, and that's a lot of money. A lot of zeros. That's a hefty fine. I hope you're ready to pay that kind of money, Mr. Leon and Dre. All right, what's the charges? It's a gamble. Yeah, I kind of figured. I don't really gamble. In the final weeks of the league, the unusual mistakes made by the goalkeeper and defense line in the matches between Arcton United and Vimeris FC caused a wide reaction in the sports media and brought up allegations of match fixing. Oh, okay. Following the increased media allegations, an official match fixing investigation has been initiated against Arcton United Club President Leon and Vice President Dre. Based on the technical surveillance and gathered evidence, the individuals in question have been detained and brought to the police station for questioning. All right, what's just statements? Leon. The claims that I have been involved in matching fixing are completely absurd. Some groups, disturbed by the success of my club, are running a planned smear campaign to remove me from this position. My relationship with other clubs are normal contacts that any club president should have. The portrayal of these as match fixing is a deliberate distortion. Dre. This accusation is a very serious one, directly targeting my career and the reputation of my club. There is no clear and convincing evidence that we committed this crime. The discussion we had as club managers are nothing but usual form of communication in the sports world for years. Yes, I did do that. Oh, okay. So let's see what evidence. Phone conversation dialogue between Leon Dre and the president of Ameris. Leon. Hi, how are you? The final weeks of the league are approaching. Things are getting really tight. Hello, President. We're busy, but not too bad. How are things on your team? We're also focused on the final match of the league. I will speak openly with you. He does. He's very distinguished, Leon. The match we will play this weekend is critical for our championship run. If the team keeps the pace of play slightly lower, we as management have allocated a total of approximately lots of money. You may distribute parts of this amount as bonuses to your players and technical staff. President, what are you talking about? Could have serious consequences. How could I do such a thing? Don't make it seem more serious than it is. This is motivation that won't enter official records. A significant portion of the money will stay with you, and you can distribute the rest to your team. Since you speak with such certainty, then let's clarify the details later. Uh-huh. Okay. Leon again. Hello, you look in good condition. Everyone is talking about you this season. Football player. Thank you, President. We're doing our best. Look, I have a clear offer for you. In the match you will play against us next week. I want you to stay behind in the game. If you accept this money, and motivation money will be transferred to your account after the match. Oh, I could do many. uh, Mr. President, what you're saying is very risky. If any problems arise, the responsibility is mine. It won't be officially recorded anywhere. We'll just keep a low profile in the field and we'll handle the rest. I don't think this offer is right, but I can consider it. Seems a bit sus. What do you guys have to say about it? I literally just asked that and it asked it for me. What do you say about the allegations that you paid players from the opposing team? Your Honor, the discussions I conducted as part of my presidential duties, the word bonus was mentioned. However, these are general support payments discussed for friendly matches and cooperation projects. Are you claiming that these conversations have nothing to do with match fixing? Those conversations were taken out of context. I didn't make any of them with the intention of manipulating the match result. So you are not admitting that you fixed the match? All the contacts I made were within the framework of relationships that have existed in the football world for years. Is there anything else you'd like to add? That's all I have to say for now. Mr. Carver, what is your defense? As my president also pointed out, our conversations are being misinterpreted. Is there anything else you would like to say? I did not give any. Hang on, wrong voice. I did not give any instruction to any player or club to intentionally lose the match. Hmm. About messed up. Oh boy, I get confused sometimes, you guys. All right, so we done determined. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I'd love to. If I could find people around my neck of the woods. One point I did, but yeah, that no. All right, so 4 years and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Well, the verdict is. Oh wait, hang on. Let's see what my sanity is. All right, I got 50% of being pew-pewed and 75% of arrest. So hey, buddy, 750, bruh. Yeah, now we're down to 50-50. Ooh, okay, y'all two about to get the sentence. Guilty. You going to jail for 4 years, and then you also gonna be paying me money. Five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Put a comma in between there, so okay. Bam. And in your case, sir, you get the same damn thing. Guilty. Okay, so what that does right here with the dice at the end, if I get a fail, I get arrested, or I get, and then I gotta start back over the day over because I did something wrong. So if I progress through, I did all right. So sanity's all right. I'm still good mental health wise. I'm down a few doll hairs because I had to pay to grab the officer, but y'all didn't see that. All right. Do we want to go to the No, 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 no. Go to another case. But yes, actually, I do like D&D, by the way. I actually do have a character. She's an elf. I have a Discord, but I don't go in there anymore because it's like, yeah, dead as a graveyard right now. Oh yeah, they they pew you. So that's fun. That's fun. If I mess up this case, you'll get to see it because up here on the mobile can't see it, but there's a possibility of being assassinated, and it's 50%, and possibility of arrest is 55. So apparently I didn't do too good on that last one because I went up 5%. So I didn't take a bribe. I should have took the bribe, but I didn't take the bribe. All right, so what we're dealing with. Marcellus Gray, you have a criminal record. Your sanity is bad, and you are of national status. All right. Insult. That's all he's been tried with. Is freaking. Hold on. Let's go see what insult does. Okay. No, we don't murder. Insult for what? You can go to jail for insulting someone in this? Okay. That's interesting. Too bad we can't do that in the real world. Mm, 4 years. Okay, let's see what you guys say. Insult. Details. The incident occurred at a restaurant called River Fork Grill in the city center. Yeah, yeah, it's a bit harsh just for insulting someone. Could you imagine how full the jails would be if that happened in real life, bro? Oh my God. You wouldn't see any bear. Oh man, that'd be perfect. I'd love that. I'd be like skipping down the road. La 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 la. Oh, it'd be empty in my town. Oh, where was I? Oh, while delivery service employee Jordan Price was distributing orders to the tables, he was targeted with racist remarks by a customer named Marcellus Gray. Upon reviewing the security camera footage, it is clearly seen that Jordan was merely performing his duty and that there was no argument or yeah, provoking between the parties. Yeah. Witness statements recorded by restaurant management and other employees confirmed that the incident was entirely a personal attack by Marcellus Gray, and upon complaint, Gray was taken into custody for processing. I was distributing orders to the tables when I approached table number 16. This man suddenly said my name and started hurling hateful words in my face. I tried to stay calm because my job requires me not to engage in arguments. But what he said, as you can imagine, were not talking things easily forgotten. At that moment, I was simply doing my job. I go to that restaurant often. Normally, they had a certain employee profile. The staff I saw that day, frankly, I thought they did not align with the restaurant's vision. I did not say my words to provoke. I simply expressed my opinion. We can speak freely in this country, right? My grandfather was a soldier. Do you know what my family has done for this country? That's why I believe some things need to be preserved. Okay. Okay. Evidences. The dialogue recorded by the voice recorder found on Jordan Price. Oh, somebody recorded? That's how you keep receipts, ladies and gentlemen. All right, Marcellus. Hey, dog. Who let you in here? I'm sorry. What did you call me? Is there a dog here besides you? Watch your words or else. Or what, you bastard? Are you threatening me? If you don't leave now, I'll call the police. God, I've actually seen that happen in a restaurant. It's wild. That is wild, dude. Whew, whew. Okay, what have you got to say, Mr. Gray? Do you think the words you said fall under the scope of free speech? Saying something that someone dislikes does not make me guilty. That is my perspective. Why did you suddenly launch a personal attack on an employee? No, it just didn't come through, I don't think, or YouTube blocked it. Try rewording it. Certain words it has blocked for some weird reason. I gotta figure out how to change that too. Because I use Streamlabs, so it might be on my Streamlabs end. Because on my YouTube end, there ain't nothing there. Alright. Because seeing such staff there disrupted me. It's that simple. Certain staff. Whoa. Mm, mm. I mean, is there any video evidence? Let's listen. Nope. Mm, and your charges are insult. So 4 years, and seems how you think it's okay to start shit with people. You seem a little bit like a jerk. And just because you need some help. You need some help. So I'm not gonna put you in jail. And let's just see what this does. Let's just see for science. See what this does. I'm gonna send your ass for treatment. Be gone out my courtroom. I see. Am I gonna die? Okay, that's successful. Whew, whew. Okay, when one of those hits fail, that's when it goes. That's when it goes bad. That's why you see me tense up, like, oh god, ah, because I've already had that happen a few times. Not recording this, and yeah, it caught me off guard. So, all right, still got some doll hairs. Hi, wife. Hi, children. In the day, I'm going to bed. I love you all. I gotta get up in the morning. Big case. Big case. Okay, looks like we have Three's Company here. Um, let's see what we got in her first. Oh God, not these again. I hate doing this. Good thing I clicked this first. All right, so all these gotta be triangles. That one's good. That one's not. Okay. Why not? Sorry. I just saw it come through. No, sir, we're not having that. Mm-mm. Oh shit. Damn, dude. Sorry, guys. Hang on a minute, guys. It's Optimus's birthday today, for those that are in here. And his childhood star, Peter Cullen, passed away today. He did the voice of Optimus Prime. So, damn. Okay, gotcha. All right, I'll make sure to figure out how to make sure I can say those words. I don't know why it's being said. Damn. I'm sorry, Optimus, if you can hear me. Mm, bring you down and over. Bring you over here. Bring you down here. Bring you down. Oh, yeah, let me lock it in for a minute. Oh, my lord. All right, there. Boom. Damn. Yeah. Apparently he passed away today. That sucks, bro. I knew something. I Apex, I told you. I told you yesterday. I knew something was gonna happen. I had this really bad feeling the other day before I found out about Dolly Parton or even um Tim Curry. had an overwhelming energy of sadness, if that makes sense. Just taking my kids to school. Ooh, a murder with him. Oh, okay. Remember those numbers. So, sorry, I'm replying back to Michelle. I know you're not okay, bud. I know. I can't really stop what I'm doing right now, bud. All right. He has no criminal record. She has no. My bad. Maria, Matt, and Celia. Now I'm not gonna do the voices between these two because it's a lot. Um, murder, murder. A few days ago, Aaron Malvorth, who lived in his detached house in the Hollow Ridge area, in his with his daughter and two grandchildren, was found dead in his room by his daughter in the morning. The autopsy revealed three sharp force trauma wounds on the body. After the incident, the grandson, Matt, left the house and disappeared, becoming one of the main suspects. As a result of the situation, an arrest warrant has been issued for Matt, who has been identified as the main suspect. Matt was found hiding at the house of his close friend, Jalen, in Hollow Ridge 2 days after the incident and was arrested. Based on Matt's statement, his sister Celia and his mother Maria have been taken into custody for questioning. Matt: I know I appear suspicious because I ran away. I haven't been able to process what happened. I loved my grandfather. I'm not someone who would harm him. There had been long-standing arguments at home due to the inheritance. My mother and sister were constantly arguing with my grandfather. Celia: I don't understand why I'm here. I believe the real suspect is my brother. My mother and I were watching TV downstairs at the time of the incident, and my mother can testify to that. Why aren't you arresting my brother? I don't understand. He is a murderer. It's hard for me to be here in the middle of my pain, but I believe the person responsible is clear. You should talk to him first. Please let me go. I need to handle my father's funeral arrangements. All right, so Maria, you have no criminal record, positive, and you're, yeah. All right, let me remember those numbers: 2121133. Your fingerprints are on the murder weapon. Hmm. Of hair and nail marks found on the body. Maria. DNA. Oh, and Matt. Okay, maybe not Celia. Definitely Maria. But not Matt or all right, so Maria, what you got to say for yourself? Mm. Can you explain the disputes regarding the inheritance mentioned in your statement? Your Honor, my grandfather had considerable fortune, but he said he would donate the majority of it to charitable organizations. However, my mother and my sister opposed the situation and were constantly arguing with him. They even sometimes threatened my grandfather. Oh. So, Leah, what would you like to say about the inheritance matter your brother just mentioned? I'm gonna do a Valley Girl with this one. Your Honor, my brother is lying to avoid punishment. He is a murderer and made up the inheritance story in his head. Do you have any evidence that could prove your brother is guilty? No, there isn't. But at the time the murder was committed, my mother and I were downstairs watching TV, and how do you know what time the murder was committed? I just heard sudden noises and assumed the murder was probably committed at that time. Hmm. Do you know who committed the murder in your statement? The person you identified as guilty is not clear. My son Matt committed the murder and fled immediately after. I never could have believed my son would kill my father, but this is what had happened. Somebody lying. Somebody lying. Somebody lying. One of you two females is lying, but I can't really point you out either. This is a tough one. So murder is 14 years. Now, is this just regular murder, or is it? Yeah, it's just regular murder. No criminal record for Maria. Matt, you have a history of criminal record. Uh, well, the DNA don't lie. Matt's fingerprints were not on anything regarding. Mm. In the case of the murder of your grandfather, Matt, wait, how many years did we say? I forgot already. 14 years. Maria, you definitely murdered him. Y'all going. Let's see y'all get out of that one. 14 years. Case of your grandfather, Matt, 14 years. You die. Apparently, I think. I don't know. I haven't got my sanity down to zero before. You gonna die too because you a lying ass female. Oh, did I get money? Yeah! I did the right thing. Look at that. Uh. I got a raise. I got a raise. Uh. Who started from the bottom out here? Whew. Beep, beep, beep. Yay, after I pay my wife's car payment and the bills and the shopping and the rent, I have $400 left over. Give me my money. We're gonna go to the casino. Yep. Don't nobody want none, right? Don't nobody want none. What you want, Kiki? You want none? You want none? You don't want none? Because normally when I get paid, y'all always bugging me for something. Hmm? All right, we're gonna go to the casino. Because the bar kind of drains our sanity. All right. Wheel of Fortune. I like Wheel of Fortune. And I'm not really big on betting, but let's see. We'll put 50 on orange and 50 on the watermelon and 50 on a strawberry. Give me that. And then that one for 10. That one, 10. There we go. Randomness. You tell I don't gamble. And stop. Hey, let's go. All right, I'm done. I don't want to do no more. Let's do blackjack. Oh God. Let's do 55. Blackjack is getting 21, right? Yes. So I need to draw off. Stay. Hey, let's go. Yeah, yeah. Just one. I told the wife, just one. I told the wife, just one. Just one. I'm not gonna spend all the money. Look, I made money back. Don't be mad. I made money back. I'm going to work. Just can't get mad at me if I'm at work. All right. Who do we have here? Another chest, briefcase, whatever. I hate these. There's a certain sequence. Yeah, fucking weird. All right, Lucia and Harold. You have no criminal record. Uh, positive health. Yep. No criminal record. Positive, positive. Okay. Bid rigged. Let's go see what that is. Bid rigged. Never heard of that before. Bid rigging. Okay, so it must be like gambling. Holy crap. Y'all make some harsh sentences in here, bro. 8 years? That's a lot of money. I hope y'all got money like that. Oh, we got emails. Okay, we'll read those next. All right. In recent months, following the suspicious assassinations of the CEOs of Norvax Industries and Glenmore, Lucia Marvin and Harold Zanter were appointed as their replacements. Of course. Shortly after both companies transitioned to new management, two major government tenders were awarded to these companies with bids far below market value, and it was determined that they obtained both tenders through irregular means. Hmm, interesting. The purchase figures listed in these tenders are well below market rates as a result. Investigations have been opened into the companies, and the newly appointed CEOs have been detained. When I took office, the pressure from the company was extremely heavy. The board of directors expected fast results. One morning, I received an email from the Ministry of Interior. The email stated that the state was seeking a strategic partner for certain projects and that awarding the tender to our company would be mutually beneficial. The email was official and also contained very serious threats if I refused. It hadn't even been 48 hours since I took CEO seat, and someone who claimed to be a mafia boss contacted me. In the first message, he reminded me of what happened to the previous CEO and suggested that I act in accordance. Act in accordance to avoid the same fate. Sorry. He even knew the names of my family and my daughter's school. He directly threatened me. The mafia's leader only request from me was that our company apply for a specific government tender. Since the application was legal, I initially thought it was just an intimidation tactic, but the possibility of harm coming to my family frightened me. Well, all right. Let's go look at the emails, shall we? Let's see. Emails of the defendants talking about. All right. From M to Lucia. Hi, Marvin. As the Ministry of Interior, we will offer you a special strategic partnership for the benefit of you and your company. Should you refuse, I must remind you that we will sink the value of your company's shares overnight and destroy your company. Hmm. M to H. Hello, Mr. Zenter. As the leader of the Mafia, I'll make you some offers. You may be wondering why the previous holder of your position is no longer alive. It's because you refused our offer. Therefore, I suggest you make your decision carefully. Thinking especially about your daughter, Mia, will make the process much simpler. I want you to know that we watch her every day as she leaves school. Uh, okay, well, why did you rely on such a risky tender and get involved, Miss Lucia? Your Honor, the formality of the message misled me, and in the face of threats to destroy the company with the message, I was subjected to immense pressure by the board of directors. I had no other choice. Do you have even the slightest guess about who the sender might be, Lucia? I'm not certain of its authenticity, but the tone of the message seemed to come from someone high ranking. It felt like it was directly from the Minister of Interior himself. He provided me with a lot of information and details related to the ministry. Why didn't you immediately contact police regarding the threats made against you and your family, Mr. Harold? I was forced to remain silent to protect my family. I could not put their lives at risk. Hmm, hmm, interesting. All right, so Fed Reagan is 8 years. It does seem like those were kind of threats. So here's what I'm gonna do. I don't think you're guilty. I don't think you're guilty. So you know what? Y'all innocent. I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna see what this does. We're gonna find out what we're gonna happen. Not guilty. Harold, not guilty. Let's see what you got to say. Mm, mm. Oh, damn woman. I knew it. The minute I get money. Hello. I click on you and you don't tell me anything. You just, hello. Okay. What you want? What you want, woman? Freaking bugging the game. Still got good money. All right. Yeah. Let's go to the next one. Oh my Lanta, what's this? Okay, I went up to 60%. I did something I wasn't supposed to. I let them go. But I mean, they were being threatened. I'm not gonna charge people if they're being threatened by somebody. It's against my nature. I don't know, it's still nice and generous. Not like that with all my clients. All right. Oh my. Oh, what is this? A lawsuit. Oh, my favorite. All right. The compensation lawsuit filed by famous movie actress Mary Winston against her ex-husband and well-known actor Josh Daniel. Ooh, this is like a Amber Heard and Johnny Depp. Okay. Uh, Details: the parties went their separate ways approximately 3 months ago following a prolonged and continuous divorce case. It has been alleged that throughout the divorce process, Josh Daniel deliberately damaged Mary's career and public image. The plaintiff, Maria Winters, is seeking $20 million in compensation, stating that due to this manipulation, both her job offers were canceled and she suffered income loss because of the negative public image created. Why does that sound so familiar? Hang on, I gotta speak prep. Valley Girl again. I cannot fail to say that this process caused me the most severe professional damage of my career. While our divorce case was ongoing, my ex spouse, Josh, repeatedly appeared on live broadcasts and tried to portray me negatively to the public using unfair and distorted statements. Although I chose not to make any statements, what he said in each broadcast unsettled my business partners, and two major film contracts were, big word there, unliterary, it was canceled, pretty much. The income I would have earned during this period was around $20 million. I am seeking compensation for all material and moral losses incurred. Yeah, uh, words. I have a hard time with words, okay? Not perfect. Josh, our divorce was a mutual decision. However, Mary is blaming me for the cost of the separation. What was most exhausting for me was having to pay the price for her personal anger while my career was approaching its peak. I simply expressed the difficulties we experienced in our marriage sincerely. I was not pursuing manipulation as she claims. I also lost projects during that period, but I did not blame Mary for it. The sole reason for this lawsuit is financial expectation. I absolutely do not accept the requested amount. Ooh, this is exactly like that. Ah. Okay, let's see what we got. Document stating that the media company, Jupiter Media Group, terminated its contract with Mary. Dialogue between the host, Josh, during broadcast participating. Reporter. Uh, your divorce from Mary was widely discussed in the tabloids. What would you like to say? Living with Mary was not easy. Once I started living with her, I realized she was a very different person. Why would living with Mary be difficult? You wouldn't believe this if I told you, but one night I caught Mary having sexual intercourse with our dog at home, and at times she also drank her own urine. Laughter sounds. Reporter, laughing. I guess the divorce was the right decision. Decision? Decision, Daniel. Words. Josh. Yes, people understand me now. What? It's just. Oh, God. Oh, that made me want to vomit. Ugh. Who does that? Miss Winston, what would you like to say? Your Honor, I did not participate in any interviews during our divorce process, but Josh appeared on live broadcasts at every opportunity and portrayed me negatively to my audience. Even my fans sent me these videos. He carried out a one-sided smear campaign. Mr. Daniel, what's your defense on this matter? What they say is correct, incorrect. Your Honor, I just explained to people why we broke up, but I never intended to defame her. Mary, by profession, loves to exaggerate and dramatize everything. It wasn't because of me her career was harmed, because people got to know Mary more closely during this process. Hmm. Well, well. This is quite a predicament. Let's see what she do in this lawsuit. I think I'm more on his side. I think I'm a little bit more on Josh's side on this one because I mean Josh was asked these questions and got interviews. She didn't, so why? Okay, I get it. It's an emotional time. Divorce. Yeah, divorce is emotional. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, we're going with Josh. Let's see if that was the right decision. Now what you want? Why is it you do that and I click on you and then I can't do anything? Probably because you want more money from me. I don't have any more money right now. Oh Lord, I got another case. Okay. All right, so we did all right. We still did good with that one. 60-50. Cool. Oh, okay. I got this. I can do this. That. Oh, oh, yeah. Haha. All right. So let's see what we got here. Rape, grape, and beating. Oh man. Eamon and Marcel. Marcel. You get in a lot of trouble, my guy. No, positive, and yes. Yes. Okay. Details. Laura Haven called a taxi to go home after leaving the Nightwave nightclub. Although she had consumed some alcohol, she was conscious and fell asleep in the vehicle after sharing her address with the taxi driver. When she woke up and saw that the taxi was waiting in a forested area, she immediately wanted to get out of the vehicle and run away. However, the taxi driver, who quickly followed her, struck Laura Heaven from behind with an object, knocking her unconscious. When she woke up, she found herself in blood, realizing she had been assaulted, and hitchhiked her way to the police station. During the search, the license plate of the taxi that Laura had ridden in was checked, and it was found the owner of the taxi was Marcel, who was subsequently arrested. Laura, the night of the incident, I was feeling really down. I had an argument with my coworker, so I went out to have a drink. I had a little alcohol at the club and then got into a taxi to go home. It was late at night, and I must have fallen asleep in the car. When I woke up, the vehicle was in a remote area, surrounded by trees. I immediately panicked and wanted to escape, so I opened the door and ran. He quickly followed me. I don't remember anything after that. I couldn't clearly see the taxi driver's face because it was dark. My phone also ran out of battery, so I had to hitchhike. Marcel. I don't know what you're talking about. I was at my cousin's house. You too, Bishop. I'll let him know. I was at my cousin's house that day. The taxi may be under my name, but I gave the car to my friend who wanted to work that day. His name was Eamon. I knew that sly guy had a weakness for women, but I never expected this. Following the statement given by Marcel, Eamon was arrested. Eamon. Yes, I was using the taxi the day of the incident, but I drove it in the morning before evening. I gave it back to Marcel. I hate using the taxi when it's dark. All the troublesome people get into my car at that time. I drove the taxi in the morning, and in the evening, I was watching a movie at home. Hmm. Wound to the head. Hmm. Seems like you both. Marcel, your friend says he drove the taxi during the day and returned it to you in the evening. What do you have to say about this? This is a lie. He gave me the car the next morning. What was the taxi with Marcel? Was the taxi with Marcel? With Marcel. Yes, with Marcel, the night of the incident. Sorry, my words, man. That's me all messed up right now. I swear to you, yes, Your Honor, I returned the car before evening. After that, I don't know what he got up to. Hmm. Marcel, Marcel. You sure do like to get into a lot of trouble, my boy. This isn't our first rodeo, I don't think. Yep, this ain't our first rodeo. However, hmm, don't remember what he looked like. Got any digital evidence? Nope. Alright. Well, wait, we didn't even figure out what it was. Rape and what? Mm-mm-mm-mm. 24. 24 years for rape. What was that? The, so 24 plus another 2 years. 26 years. Yeah. Hope y'all both ready to serve 26 years. Marcel, the court finds you guilty. 26 years in jail. Even this court finds you guilty. I got it. Paycheck. Mm-hmm. Yay, 3,600. Ooh, okay, let's hope I don't die. Please don't die. Whew, doing good. I'm on a roll today, baby. Hey, let's go up to $600. What's that bring me up to? All right. Yup. I figured. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I figured you want to go on and do something. Uh, I don't like flying. And that's a lot of money. Oh, my sanity will drop if I don't accept this. I don't have that kind of money, woman. I've only got 4,000 and it's 7,000. Hey, God, it's gonna take every penny I got, and then I'm gonna have to go get a loan and then pay that back. You know what? I'll just take the hit. I'll take the hit. I'm sorry, honey, I can't do it. I'll take the hit. We're down to 30%. Time to go to the bar, boys. We're going to the bar. All right, we're gonna boost our mental health up by 15% with a whiskey. Yeah, take it, whatever. Thank you, ma'am. Yeah, we got up to 45. We just need one shot. That's it. That's it. We're good. What you want now? No, no, we're not doing it. We're not doing it. We're not doing it. That's what I'm told. Hey, Watson is going. Oh boy, I don't know. We went up. We went up. Oh, Colin will not leave this hearing without being convicted today. If you can't make that happen, we'll make his children pay for the punishment. Think carefully and decide, Judge. Ooh, that seems like a threat. I don't take kindly to threats. Ooh, it's cold in here. All right. What do we have? Murder. Colin. No criminal record. Positive helps. And of national status. Hugo Gage was found dead a few days ago in a swampy area near Colin Elo's house. During the investigation, it was revealed that Hugo Gage had an emotional relationship with Colin's daughter, Melania. Colin did not want his daughter to continue this relationship and warned the other party to end it. The autopsy revealed 4 bullet fragments in Hugo's body. It was determined that the cause of death was due to gunshot wound. Phone records belonging to Hugo revealed that threatening messages were sent by Colin as a result. Suspicions were directed at the suspect, there we go, who was apprehended in his car and taken into custody. When I learned that my daughter was involved with Hugo Gage, I naturally became worried. I've known him since childhood, and he's always been a troublemaker and a rebellious person. He had been involved in many incidents in the past, and I thought he could be dangerous. Yes, I sent him some harsh messages, but my only goal was to protect my daughter. I found out about Hugo's death from the news. I have nothing to do with the incident. My relationship with Hugo was new but strong. At first, my father took it calmly, but when he found out who my boyfriend was, he rejected. He asked me to break up with him, but I couldn't. When I heard about his death, my world turned upside down. I could never believe my father would do something like this. Oh man, I mean, I get it. I get it from a parent perspective. But let's see what the evidence has to say. It's dead. Yeah. Oh, what's the digital camera? Surveillance footage from the Hip Star shopping mall on the day and time of the murder. Colin. Where was he shot? Okay, so at the time of the murder, they were not near a swampy area. They were in the mall. Colin, where were you at the time and date of the incident? The eve- Your Honor, the evening of the incident occurred, I was shopping with my daughter at the hipster shopping mall. So did you send threatening messages to Hugo Gage? Yes, I sent it. It wasn't anything serious. It was meant to scare him into separating from my daughter. So why did you think Hugo was a dangerous person? He grew up in our area. I saw that he'd been involved in many fights since childhood, carried sharp objects, and frequently had problems with the police. He was definitely someone you wouldn't want near your child. Melania, do you confirm what your father said? Yes, Hugo sometimes hung out with the wrong people and came from a troubled family, but I think deep down he was a good person. Do you think your father could have committed this murder? What? Never. My father might be overprotective, but he's never a murderer. Hmm. Hmm. Well, I mean, it does show that you are at the mall at the incident of the murder, not in a swampy area. That's what it says, right? Was found dead a few days ago in a swampy area near the house. And then I get a threatening message here. Hmm. Second. Uh, the court finds you calling. I don't think you're guilty. Where's the murder weapon? Where's the fingerprints? No, I don't think he's guilty. Hmm. My mental health went down. Not good. We're going to the bar again. Bring that shit up. Give me that. Take it. I don't care. Yep, yep. Thank you, thank you. Leave the bar. In the day. I'm still 65, 50. Oh, I did something somebody didn't like. All right, let's see what's in this one. Hooray! My favorite memory game. Yep. Whew. There we go. We got it. We got it. Yay. All right. Money laundering. Were you washing your money, Nathan? You have no criminal record, positive health, and you are of national status. In recent months, Nathan Brooks, known by the nickname B-Butt, who broadcasts on the Stream Hub platform, received consecutive high-value donations from a single user during a live stream. The repetition of donation amounts within a short period and the fact that similar cases have previously been associated with money laundering attracted the attention of other streamers, and the matter was reported to the platform management. In the bank's investigation, it was observed that donating user had previously made sudden and regular payments of similar amounts. This raised the bank's suspicions. The bank's cybersecurity unit, by tracking the user's identity, determined that the transactions could be linked to payments initially set back by Nathan Brooks. Mhm. Following this, Nathan Brooks was taken into custody and his statement was taken. I'm an ordinary streamer doing my job. I play games and chat during my streams. Anyone who follows me can send donations. Why should it be a crime for someone to like and support me? It's not possible for me to know the details of the donations sent. Investigating the source of this money is not my responsibility. I simply do my stream and people support me as they wish. I mean, fair. All right, let's see what the evidence says. Mutual message dialogue between Nathan and the donating follower. Miles Green. Hello. Am I speaking with Nathan Brooks? Yes, it's mine. How'd you find my number? Don't worry about that part. I have a good offer for you. What kind of offer? I will make large donations to your stream. You will then transfer back to me the percentage of the donations we have agreed on. That way, we will both make serious money. Is this really safe? Don't worry. Think simple. You'll just send the money back. I'll take care of the rest. Let's meet face to face. We'll see. Great. Can't wait to see you. The donation receipt to Nathan transaction was repeated 55 times of $7,000. A portion of the donation received into the bank account belonging to Nathan Brooks was repeatedly sent back to the same individual of 2000. Uh, well, didn't you wonder about the source of the money in exchange for receiving such large donation, Mr. Brooks? Your Honor, these numbers are not things within my control. You didn't know the donations were made with stolen cards back then, did you? No. How could I know the source of a donation made to me via the internet? So you return a certain percentage of the donations you receive to the same user. Is this something a streamer would typically do? I think I must have accidentally given an automatic payment instruction. It wasn't intentional. Automatic payment. Really, bro? That's the story you're going with? Okay. Is right. I think, sir, you are full of shit. It's just you're full of it, sir. Because any streamer out here is not gonna do that unless it's for a donation for a specific cause, like children with cancer, like what I do, special stars, stuff like that. Then yeah, but we're not gonna do it 55 times back and forth. We're gonna send it to that thing and that's it. One big lump sum. Not not that. So, sir, I think that you are lying to the court. You're lying to me. And I don't take kindly to lying. So money laundering. Let's go see how many you get. Hello, Apex. Welcome in. Money laundering. Money laundering. Where are you? Money laundering. Oh, there we are. 6 years and a $50,000 fine. Yeah, that sounds about right. Sorry. Did I say that right? 50,000. Okay. Nathan, this court finds you guilty. 6 years and a $50,000. Put a comma there. Thank you. Except a. Eh, whew. Yeah, I didn't want to start over. I didn't start over. I was going to, and then it's like, oh yeah, you'll lose all the progress that you've been doing. I'm like, I don't want to do that, so we're just gonna continue on with what I'm doing. So I've just been running the ropes since then. I'm at 35% health. She wanted to go out on a honeymoon. It was like $7,500, and I said, no. You get nothing, woman. You get nothing from me. I pay for your car payment. That's it. That's all you get. Be grateful. Be grateful you get that, woman. You know how many other wives out here don't have no cars? What is this? We got another lawsuit going on here. Ooh, I'm getting close to being a Rick Halstead. I might have to. You eating my wallet, brother. All right, we're down to 45. That's how you do that. So thank you, Jim. All right, what are we dealing with today? Oh my gosh, I'm going to butcher this name. Alex. We're gonna call you Alex. Claimed that the child born to his ex-wife, Melissa, is his biological child. Oh, this is a custody thing. Okay. Ah, Alex and Melissa were unable to have children during their marriage. 7 months after the divorce, Melissa gave birth. The plaintiff, Alex, believes the child was conceived while their marriage was still ongoing and therefore thinks he is the biological father. The defendant, Madeline, claims that the child's father is currently Erwin, with whom she is living. Why is that Madeline and that's Melissa? Okay, Alex. Only a few months had passed since our divorce. I learned that my ex-wife had given birth. Naturally, it is obvious that the child was conceived during our marriage. I do not believe she cheated on me. All I want is to be officially recognized as the father of my child. Well, I applaud you for that, Mr. Alex, because not many men out here want to be the father of their own children, or children in general. All right, what we got? What we got? As a result of the DNA report, it's been proven that the child does not belong to Alex. Hmm. And I got to be the one to tell you that, buddy. Uh, you a nice guy. You a nice guy, but it's not the daddy. What would you like to say regarding this matter, Melissa? I'm giving you a big hug, Optimus. I understand what you're going through right now. Alexi! What would you like to say regarding this matter? Alexi, it's not my father's child. It's not my child's father. I have no doubt about this. Please leave us alone now. Mr. Corlev, during the marriage, was there ever a moment where you thought your spouse was cheating on you? Never. Melissa would never do this to me. That's why I wanted this to be clarified. Well, buddy, I hate to be the bearer of bad news. Send them all out. I got you. I got you out this. They're all going to jail. You're going to jail. You're going to jail. You're going to jail. Everybody, go to jail now. Go. I'm sorry, Mr. Alexei. Uh, but that child, that baby not yours. That baby not yours. Oh, I got a pay raise. Woo-hoo-hoo. All right, money, money, money. My wife's gonna try to take from me. Oh, my kids want to. Oh God. Oh God. Whew. Phew. Money, 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 money. Hey, I got $800 after my bills. Let's go. How many more car payments do I have to fucking make? They're all under the jail. Yeah. Yes. Yes. All of them. I'm done. 2026. Me, you outside now. We in the streets, bro. Go. Done your shenanigans. Bullshit. Bullshit. I told you. I told you, Apex. There was a big one that was coming. And it was going to hit people. And I hate that shit. I hate having an intuition like this. I don't like it. The guy who voices Optimus Prime, he passed away today, sadly. Optimus told me about it just a minute ago. So I'm like, I just wanna look at 2026 and be like, the fuck, and then just grab the nearest book I can, and just beat the hell out of it. I'm done. You took Dolly, you took Hayden, you took Tim. Stop taking people. Stop it. People can't handle it, man. I'm done with death. Good day to you. Go bed. Take a vacation. Next month, take the month off. All right, I got another bribe. I know that's the messed up thing, though. But see, there is a thing that I have learned when it comes to older age, and I know this because it's what happened to my grandfather. They get really bad off, and then they go to the doctor, and then it seems like it's just getting worse and worse. And all of a sudden, they get better. Everything's fine. They're healthy. Everything's great. And then as soon as they go home or as soon as they leave, it just goes back to really, really bad. And that's just how it works, apparently, as you get older. I've noticed that. And I'm like, I'm not going to go that way. Y'all asses better not take me no damn hospital. Say that right now. You better let me stay in my house, in my bed, and there better be some nice little lady that comes and takes care of me. Okay? And you let me die in peace in my home, in my bed. I ain't going no doctors. I ain't doing it. If it's my time to go and God says my time to go, I'm gonna go. That's just the way it's gonna go. I'm gonna go happy and comfortable. I'm not gonna be hooked up to no damn tubes, none of that shit. No, no. I had to watch my grandfather pass away like that. I had to watch my granny pass away like that. No, no, thank you. I'm not going out that way. Oh, I know. I know it hit you pretty hard. And today being your birthday of all days, too. You know, this is not what I meant by it being a spectacular birthday. It's going to be one to remember. This is not what I meant at all. It's supposed to be happy times, not sad times. I will fight you, sadness. We'll go. I'm done. Everybody being sad. I'm trying to bring happiness and laughs, man. Why you do this to me? Gerald, I need my emotional support bottle. Where's Gerald? Gerald, where the hell you at? I'm throwing you. You sit there. I had to throw my emotional support water bottle. Gerald. When I get really upset or I get really sad, I throw the bitch. He over there right now. You stay in the corner. All right. Now we're gonna take out all this aggression on whoever the hell says we don't care. We don't care if you're innocent. You're gonna get the maximum penalty. Now I don't care. Be how most judges are out here. Hey, let's go. What you want? What kind of bribe we got? Yeah, I know. I know. I can't say that word, so we're gonna call you Rajoy. Roy, yoy. I can't. Why y'all gotta make these weird names, man? Ryoji? Ryoji, there we go. Streamlabs, I don't have a question of the day on here for this. It's only on Twitch that I do question of the day. Shut up. Roy Joy is our leader, and today he will be acquitted. If he is convicted, a heavy penalty will be waiting for you at the end of the day. We expect you to be a compliant judge and follow our instructions. Well, first you gotta take me to dinner. Don't just assume. And I'm in a bad fucking mood. What you gonna do? Hmm? Hmm? Tax evasion? Illegal gambling? And you a leader. You know, most leaders keep their hands squeaky clean and they leave the grunts to take on these kind of things. Not a very good leader. Uh, 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 uh. Details. Following the anonymous tip received about 2 months ago, the police placed a small electronic shop called Lotus Appliances located in the back streets of the city center under surveillance. It was observed for a long time that the establishment, which appeared to be an ordinary repair shop during the day, organized high stakes private games behind closed shutters at night. On the night of the operation, teams raided the back section of the shop and took the business owner, Roy G., into custody. I do not force anyone to come here. People came to have fun and try their luck a little. Think of hundreds of men who have moved out to the city and lost their jobs. They all saw the place as the only place where they could breathe. The state talks about taxes, but what does it give to those who pay them? Does it take responsibility for a customer knocking on my door at 3 a.m.? I was only managing the money people left behind. If you even consider that a crime, then I have nothing more to say. Oh, most leaders still end up doing tax evasion. Okay. Well, hmm. Let's see what's tax evasion. What does that do? Tax evasion. 4 years, 1 million. All right, and then what's the other one? Organizing illegal gambling. Organizing illegal gambling. 6 years. So 6 plus 4, 10 years. Yeah. Mr. Roy, running gambling activities in the back room of your shop. The back room you mentioned was a rest area where customers had tea. Most of that money isn't mine. I don't know why people hid their jewelry in that room. They're not mine. Gambling is an art. Clearly, you are lacking this art. So let's not prolong this. Make your decision. Hmm. Mm. You know what? What we got? Ooh, cash and jewelry, gambling machines and chips, and many pistols and shotguns. Uh, uh, uh. Beautiful. I think. We don't take bribes or threats. We give them because we are the law. The court finds you guilty. 10 years. 10 years. And 3, 4, 5, 6. Goodbye. Yep. Didn't die. Thank you. Woohoo! Thank you. Okay. All right. Yeah, you own the shop in possession is 9/10 of the law there, buddy. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, how much money we got? 3,069. Five. Let's go. Week 20, case two. Oh, I guess because I didn't take the bribe. Oops. What's this one? Not this one again. Sorry, I'm locked in, guys. hate the fact that you have to pull each one down like this. You just grab it and pull. Finally, we're getting somewhere. Yay! It took 4 years. Oh, my eyes. I got too focused. They're watering. All right, who we dealing with? Jeff Papa. Child abuse, beating and rape. I already don't like you. Last week, Marta Grande took her 12-year-old daughter, Lena Dane, to the children's park to play. Lena, who disappeared while playing in the park, was reported to the police by her mother when she couldn't be found. Following the police search and security camera review, it was determined that Lena was forcibly abducted by a person named Jeff near the park. As a result of the police raid, Jeff was arrested at his home with the unconscious Lena. Lena. I saw a man with a green coat and hood while playing in the park. It looked very similar to the coat my father wore. I thought it was my dad and ran to hug him. He told me, I'm your dad's friend. He's waiting at our house. Let's go. I wanted to tell my mom, but he dragged me away. When we arrived at the house, no one was there. I wanted to go back to my mom. I cried. He got very angry and hit me. After that, my head spun and I don't remember what happened. When I came to, I was in a lot of pain. Marta. I haven't been divorced from my wife for long. He was using drugs, so I kept my daughter away from him. My daughter was very attracted to her father. I tried to be both a mother and father to Lena. Please don't let that disgusting creature live. Look, I am a victim of a misunderstanding. The girl was shouting "Dad" as she was coming to me. When she suddenly hugged me, I thought she was interested in me. I invited her to my house. I couldn't tell her age. She looked older. I didn't intend to harm her. Once she came to my house, she started shouting. I panicked and pushed her. She fell and fainted. Yeah, it sounds like what a pedophile would say. Still got assault, bone fracture. One digital evidence for the um, yeah. Uh-huh. Yep. You match. You matching, bro. See what the digital thing says. Yep. Looks like you right there, picking her up, taking her away. That is child abduction, sir. What you got to say? Man, I don't even care what you got to say. I don't even want to hear what the fuck you got to say. Kidnapping is 6 years. Beating is 2, 7, 8. 18. Rape. You know what? Let's see what you got to say, Mr. Jeff. How can you think a child who hugged you, calling you daddy, is an adult? John, I just relayed what happened. The rest is up to you. The surveillance footage shows you forcibly taking the child. What is your defense? I thought she was joking at that moment. She wanted to come with me. I see. In this case, Mr. Jeff, you are guilty, and you are to be sentenced to execution. Because fuck you. I don't play that game. Touch one of the babies. Don't touch the babies. You stay away from the babies. Exactly how I'd treat a child abductor. Honey, it's been a long day. It's been a long day. Some little girl done got kidnapped and I had to put him in death. I had to do it, honey. I had to do it. I had to do it. I know I don't like taking another life. I don't want to hear it, woman. I don't want to hear it. It's been a long day. We're gonna end the day and we're gonna clear out about our business. Woohoo! He was caught. Week 20, case 3. Oh Lord. Alright. Alright, it went down. It went down. I did a good thing, yay. Okay, cool beans. Cool beans. Alright, we're gonna do one more. Oh yay. Oh, oh boy. And then you go, and you go there, and then you go there. Ta-da! What we got? What we got? What we got? Martin, corruption, incitement to murder, and taking part in organized criminal activities. That's a mouthful. All right, so murder and organized criminal activities and corruption. All right, corruption, corruption. Okay, that's 16. Whew, 26 and $10 million bond. All right, so one, incitement to murder. 8, so it's 18. And criminal activities. Mm-hmm. 16. Okay. 18 and 16. 34. Ooh, you're gonna be serving a long time, buddy. All right. We've claimed in the statements of different defendants that Martin was involved in various crimes during his time as an interior minister. Ooh. As a result of the investigations, it was determined that Martin used many police officers and intelligence agents to take part in various crimes. In this way, it is claimed that he established the organized crime gang, popularly known as Mafia, carried out its activities. With the arrest warrants issued for Martin, it was understood that he was abroad and he was caught during an operation and brought to Banana Republic. I don't know where to start, but I think it's time some things finally come to light. What can a person do in the face of so much evil? Yes, I ordered the murder of the CEOs of the company because they hadn't accepted our offers. Yes, I was the one who got the cartel arrested and silenced them in prison because they were making my business harder. Stupid Armando blew up the parliament to punish me. He knew there were lawmakers supporting me. He wanted to intimidate them, and it worked. They promised that if I eliminated the prime minister, they would put me in his place. I assigned my most trusted man to the job, but they had him caught. That was when I realized there were people within the organization undermining me. Eventually, they incited the public and removed me from my position as well. You don't say. What evidence we have? Ooh, mafia member plan. Yeah, okay. Mhm. Evidence. Woo wee. You making that big money, eh? Okay. Okay. Well then, what you gotta say? The MPs you mentioned in your statement, who supported you? Who are they? One of them was already caught at the hotel. I cannot disclose the names of the others. From where? You have already confessed your guilt, although there are some inconsistencies. It's not my life that matters. There are still people I love in this life, and I cannot afford to hurt them. Just know that person is from the ruling party. Isn't the man you trusted the most the famous police officer who leaves roses? Did you have anything to do with his death? No. Even though Jim may have been a psychopath who did this for pleasure, I cared about him. He was one of the men I trusted. I believe it was the work of Sigmund and others within the organization. You were given a very important task to serve the people, and you abused your position. You betrayed the people, and you know that punishment for this will be very severe. Do you regret all you've done? I have no regrets. This is a banana republic. The reason for corrupt governments is for the people without virtue. I have nothing further to say, Your Honor. Okay. Well then, let's do some math, buddy. I don't have my pen on me. Ah, fuck it. I use my trusty dusty calculator. We're gonna calculate up how many years you get. All right. So we got corruption. Let's define corruption. Corruption. 10 years and 10 million. All right, the next one. Incitement to murder. Incitement to murder. Incitement to murder. 8 years. And then organized crime. 16. 34. 10 million. We find you, Martin, guilty. 34 years in jail with a fine. 10 million. There you go. Yeah, boy, I got a bonus for that. Hey, let's go. Yeah. Let's not die. Let's not die. Let's not die. Let's not die. Whew. That one was close. Money, money, money. Money. Ooh, I got $1,000 left over. Let's go. Woo. Give me that money. I'm sure my wife is going to want it. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay. Ha, ha. All right. No, no, I don't want to gamble yet. One more case. One more case. One more case. One more case before we have to leave and say goodbye until next week. Ooh, we get to end with a lawsuit. Let's go. The filing of a lawsuit seeking the dissolution of the ruling party, BCP. Defendant, party spokesperson Gregor, is attending the hearing on behalf of the BCP. Plaintiff, representing the opposition bloc, Mr. Peter, is attending the hearing. Details. The former Ministry of the Interior claimed in the case he was being tried for that some members of his party were linked to corruption and illegal organizations. After these allegations, opposition blocs acted together and demanded the establishment of an investigate commission in the parliament, but the proposal was rejected by the votes of the BCP members. Following this, opposition parties and civil society collected 30,000 signatures and filed a lawsuit requesting the closure of the party. Way to go, people. Gregor. We categorically reject all accusations against our party. There may be individuals within the party who have made mistakes. However, in our legal system, criminal liability is personal. The former minister's statements are the ravings of a man trying to mitigate his own guilt. They cannot serve as grounds to criminalize the entire institution. This case is nothing more than an attempt by our political opponents to seize power through the courts instead of elections. BCP will emerge stronger from this smear campaign. Peter. For a long time, we have been pointing out the existence of systematic structure of corruption. Millions of dollars found in the former minister's home, tasks assigned to the mafia, political murders, and many more. None of this can happen without the political projection. Even the rejection of a parliamentary investigation alone raises suspicion. Who knows what else will emerge that we don't know yet? Yet, no, whatever. Same thing. All right, so what you got to say? Mr. Hawthorne, your former minister stated that he received support from within the party. In that case, does the party bear no institutional responsibility? Your Honor, accepting the words of a criminal as absolute truth is extremely dangerous. Our party's institutional response has been to remove the offender from duty. Another member of parliament from your party was previously tried for corruption. What do you say to that? Your Honor, our party has thousands of members. The presence of a few ill-intended individuals does not mean the entire structure is rotten. A basket containing a rotten egg does not require throwing away the whole basket. While this may be true, it seems as though corruption runs rampant through your corporation there, bud. So, Peter, what are your views on this matter? Your Honor, as the opposition parties, our concern is not to win the election, it is to clean up the criminal organizations that have infiltrated the state. It is clear that BCP has used state power for political gain. We have all seen and witnessed the actions of this party's former minister. Could the former minister have carried out the entire process on his own? If that was the case, the cartel wouldn't target the parliament to harm the mafia. In fact, the former minister himself admitted that he wasn't alone. All the corruption, the BCP no longer has legitimacy. Our people are uneasy. It is time to put an end to this process. And I agree with you there, Peter. What are your final words before the hearing concludes? Your Honor, today will be a turning point in this country's history. While you try to find answers, we will ask even more questions. I like the way you think, Peter. I see. Well, then, in this case, it was decided that the political existence of the BCP party be determinated. Goodbye. Yeah, we created a civil war. We created a civil war. Oops. Anarchists take over the Banana Republic. Ah! Take down the system! Oh God, no. A prosecution has been launched against a group of state employees, including you. The end. My execution has been ordered. Well, damn. Thank you for playing. Yay! We finished the game, you guys! Let's go! Shout out to all these awesome, awesome people that made this game. You guys are awesome. I like this game. I'm gonna play it again. I'll stream though. So yeah, that was fun. That was fun. Now, I don't know what the I am the law does, but I mean, we got a few extra minutes. We could do it, but that'd probably take even longer. So is the end of stream for this week. Next week, be some different games we're gonna try out. Um, Same schedule, Monday, Wednesday, and Thursdays, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Um, yeah, I'll be live doing this thing for about 2 hours at least. So I appreciate all of you for showing up and hanging out, chilling, and enjoying us judge people. Optimus, I hope that we still have a good day today. We're still going to have an awesome birthday. Okay. It's going to be a good day. We're going to turn this day around. Okay. Now, that being said, I hope you all have a fantastic day. Try to have a fantastic day. Continue to shine. And, well, don't forget your common sense, please. Can we do that just for once? Can we keep our common sense for one day? So, yeah, I will see you guys either in Optimus is live because we're gonna go live. We're gonna go live, Optimus. We're gonna do these things, okay? We're gonna have fun. I'll see you over there on TikTok land, and if not, then I'll see you Monday on the YouTube. So y'all have a fantastic day. Okay, bye. Bye. I said bye.